Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to thank you for being here with me watching this reading. I want to say thank you so much to all of you out there who have liked, shared, subscribed and sent me messages. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. You really are amazing, and I thank you so very much for your support, for helping me get the channel out there. So thank you so very much. It really does mean a lot to me. I can't put into words how grateful I am to each and every one of you. I want to cleanse your cards. So let's get the cards cleansed. Okay, cleanse and consecrate these cards ready for Sagittarius to have a clear, precise reading. Cleanse and consecrate this space for Sagittarius to have a clear, precise reading. Cleanse and consecrate me to give a clear, precise reading. I now want to light your candles. Light this candle for the angels to come and guide us, the spirit guides, your ancestors and our loved ones, and a little bit of incense. Right. Okay then, that's all our candles lit as well. I would kindly ask you if you could please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It just helps the channel progress and helps people get the messages that they need to hear. I would like to ask you to please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get started with your reading. I'm going to do a love reading, but I'm not going to do it how I normally do the cards. I'm going to do the same sort of layout, but I'm going to use all oracle cards. I am not going to be using any tarot cards today. They're all going to be oracle cards. So, saying that, we're going to start with these. I can't really shuffle these. These are so awkward. But I just have to do it this way. So, messages for Sagittarius, please. Remember that this year is all about changes. I'm going to take that one. No, I'm going to take them all. I always say that they come out for a reason. So, let's try and take all of them. First of all, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So, look inside yourself. There is something inside you that is causing you to feel this way. Excuse me. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. That is the worst sort of decisions you could make. So once you've got over feeling guilty or, you know, doing your little thing for what you think you should do, don't make the decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So just be true to yourself. Go with what you want and not what you think you should do. We then have romance. Cupid's arrow is going to strike. So if you're out there and you're looking for love, mind you, that's the thing. Now, I always say you shouldn't look for love, because when you're looking for love, it doesn't come. When you're getting on with your life and you're living and enjoying each day and doing what you want to do, that's when love comes in. That's when you stand out like a beacon, because you're happy, you're getting on with life and you're just doing your thing. That is when Cupid strikes his arrow and it hits you. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So let that closeness be, but make sure you have your space as well. And twin flames, your passion ignites. There we go. I want to pull you one of these. Message for Scorpio, please. And I'm going to read you the message from the book. As I say, this reading's more or less the same as I always do, but I'm not pulling the tarot cards. Message for Sagittarius, please. Okay. So, forgiveness and willingness. It says, you are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So forgive. They're asking you to forgive, but you don't have to forget. And in fact, I think it'll be hard to forget. It's easy to forgive, but never forget. It says, forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of love. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego be in the driver's seat. When you can't forgive, it is the ego holding on to past hurts and the feeling of not being in control. Forgiveness will remove old blockages and causes of emotional distress, allowing love energy to work through you. By forgiving, you are not excusing or condoning a particular behaviour. Instead, you are willing to understand the lesson being presented. You are not necessarily obligated to reconcile. You can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. The saying, forgive and forget, is a misnomer, for you should never forget a lesson. Bless the exercise, but always remember what you learned from it. When you forgive, you open yourself up to the positive and loving experiences that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Now there is room for them in the space formerly taken up by a babysitting those horrible and toxic feelings. Then you got willingness. Willingness. It says you are able to compromise if the end result is love. So willingness, you are able to compromise if the end result is love. So you are able to compromise if the end result is love. You have come to the earth plane to learn to accept the things you cannot change, as opposed to those you can. Life is a constant game of discovery, but no price can be put on any experience because each one transforms you. When you are willing to look inside and begin to change your habits, self-imposed fears and perceptions, only then will you be able to see your true self. The catalyst for transformation comes from your willingness to forgive. Open your heart and be honest with yourself. You are never too old to learn, and each day should be filled with excitement about how your perspective will be altered. You can gauge your spiritual growth by your willingness to learn from and accept another. By keeping an open mind when conditions change, you expand your knowledge of life, allowing love to radiate through you and in everything you do. Brings divine awareness to all those in your sphere. Rigidly adhering to your dogma is doing a disservice to your growth. The willingness to accept others and their individual path is a soul strength. Okay, so that's what we got at the minute. So just get me book back in there. Sorry, I've got a bit of a snotty nose. Right, so is what I want to do is pull you some of these, get you some love messages here and what we need to know. Okay, so we're going to start with regret. So I wish this never happened. We can all do that. We can all wish it never happened, but it did. And it's something you just can't take back. So you have to move forward and move on. Shadow side, you made me realise my flaws. We've all got flaws. No one's perfect. And nor is the person who made you see your flaws. I'm sure they've got just as many themselves. But if you do see your flaws and you can correct them, then, you know, that is a really good, positive thing. Unfinished business. It says we still have things to resolve and discuss. Well, it depends on the situation, and it depends on what you have to resolve and discuss. If you're going through a breakup and you've got children, then yes, you really do need to sit and talk and be polite and show each other respect, because those children pick up on the least little thing. Now, I know, because at first I was a single parent. I had a partner and I had my child's father. So I kept it amicable between the three of us for my child. Now, the thing is, I know of people who use their children as weapons. Yeah, and I think that is atrocious. You cannot use children as weapons. Children should be shown love. They should be shown that you can respect other people as you would want yourself to be respected. My son was taught he had two dads, yeah, and they were both treated equally the same. He wasn't to, I didn't let him differ between the two. And as I said to him, they're both good men, but they both have their flaws. And my son remembered that. I mean, I was lucky he was a little bit older before he started seeing his dad anyway, so he understood what I was saying to him. And quite often he would want to buy sweets for his real dad when we went to visit. And I thought, I'm not going to show any hostility. I said to my son, come on then, let's go buy some sweets. I said, you choose what one you want to buy for your dad. And he did. He chose them. I brought the sweets. He went in happy as Larry to give his dad a little bag of sweets. Keep it nice, keep it kind, and show the children that you can be respectful to each other, and your children will grow up the amazing children ever. I have seen children that have been through the parents breaking up and parents using them as weapons, and it gets absolutely nasty and evil. And sometimes I just feel for those children, how they've been used as a pawn in this silly game that, you know, adults play. So if you have things to discuss and it's around children, please have respect for each other and for your children, because it's your children that's going to take the brunt. You want to use your children as a weapon, you're going to damage your children something chronic. If you use them with love towards each other, you show respect to each other, you don't foul mouth each other, your children are going to come out the most fantastic children ever. There, now I've had my little preach. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I'm talking from experience how people have used them as weapons, and I refused to do that. And we kept everything amicable. And, it, you know, my children are fantastic, you know. You couldn't wish for such polite, respectful children. They're fantastic, my kids. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, so first of all, we have manifest. You need to tell the universe exactly what you want. Because the thing is, you could just say, I want a boyfriend, you know, tall, dark and handsome, please. Yeah, okay, we'll give you that. But he could be the most horrible, spiteful person ever walking the earth. So do you really want that? So make it clear what it is that you want to manifest. I don't mean a tall, dark man named Roderick who's really nice. I don't mean that. Because you can't name a person because it's against their free will, but you can describe a person that you would like, and whoever's meant for you will come in. So we have a honeymoon. So you're going through a honeymoon phase. You're attending someone's wedding. So either you are getting married and you're going through the honeymoon phase, or it could be that there's a wedding coming up and you're going to attend that. Or it could be that you've just got married and then you're going to a friend's wedding very shortly. One of the three. So communicate, compromise and forgive. You need to work it out. So this is more or less what I was saying. Compromise. Forgive them for their past mistakes and talk. I don't mean work it. I mean, work something out, but you don't need to go back together. Just compromise, forgive, work it out, and do it for the good of the children, if there is children involved. Because that's the thing, when you've got children, once the children comes into question, you have an obligation to your child, and you can't just say, that's it, he's not seeing them again, you know. That isn't going to do anyone any good, you know. So do it for the best of your children. Work for your children, not for each other. Be kind, be polite, be friendly to each other. But just remember, it's your children that, you know, you want the best outcome for. You don't have to see him again once everything's sorted. You don't have to see him again. Your children will, because that's their dad. It's their right. But, you know, keep it friendly. Keep it amicable. Sorry, I shouldn't keep preaching, but I see so many children destroyed and hurt and being used as a weapon. It's horrible. Okay, so messages, please, for Sagittarius. They pulled out with the others, so let's get you some more. Okay, let's see what we got. So we had bad timing. So too little, too late. Bad timing, too little, too late. Taken and not ready to love again. So things could be, you know, coming through in bad timing. It could be that something happened and before you could get to sort something out, something else could have happened, and, you know, you're shut out in the cold and you're left with your guilt and your memories and all that sort of stuff. So strike while the iron's hot. Two-faced, playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think. Two-faced, yeah, there's a lot of people out there like that. Someone can be playing with your emotions and is very insincere, and they are not who you think they are. Someone you should run a mile in the opposite direction. A deadly combo. Dangerous when together. You're triggered and things get explosive. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to go and shoot each other, but you're a deadly combination. So if it's got this dangerous, when you're together, you trigger each other and it gets explosive, then is what I would do. I would take it through the courts. It would have to go through the courts, and they would have to have supervised meetings. And if they start foul-mouthing and all that, then that's when you take it back to court. And, you know, if they start foul-mouthing you for no reason and you've done everything you can, then that's when I say, fine, stop the contact. You know, no involvement. So, but if it's not a deadly combination, you know, work for the sake of the children. But if you are in a deadly combination and things get triggered and explosive when you're together, I suggest you split this second and you walk away. Up in the air, not able to make solid plans, very flighty and ungrounded. This picture is telling me that that person's mind is not in the right place. They're not able to make solid plans, you know, because their brain is all over the place. And yes, very ungrounded. If this person is explosive, I can understand you not having contact, not wanting to talk, and not wanting your children to be around them, especially if they're in this frame of mind. I would say to them, or take it through court and say to the court, once he's been to see someone and got help, then I don't mind supervised contact, but he will only ever get supervised contact. But let's see what else we got here. Okay. Right, so we got the love card. So this is two people absolutely besotted with each other. They want to really be a part of each other. They're talking on here of, I don't know if I can say that, how close they want to get. Yeah, they saying how close they want to get with each other. It says, there's some writing, and then it says, I just want us to know each other like no one else before us has ever known. Your touch, your voice really heals me. So there you go. That's as far as I'm going with that one. Then it says, a new beginning. I am ready to start again. I have realised what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. So someone's going to be having a fresh new start. Hopeful. I know we will be together again. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. The thing is, once you've split up and they want you to go back, it's all fun and roses and, you know, respect for the first few months, and then suddenly it's back to the old ways. So I honestly don't think that if you split up with someone, me personally don't think you should go back. If you split up with them for a reason. Done and finished. But that's my view. You know, you have your life, you have your choices, so it really is up to you. Right, let's put this back in here because I still want to carry on shuffling. I mean, there are some new beginnings in love, and it could be with this person. It's a relationship and an experience you've never felt before, a love you've never felt before. So if you've got a wonderful love like that, you wouldn't want to go back to what was going on with a past love. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay then. The cards have spoken. Okay. So, first of all, I don't want to be platonic. So, this person does not want a platonic relationship, which is good because there's no reason why you would need to have a platonic relationship. You can be friends, you can talk. You don't need to be platonic. I wish for a different result. The thing is, this person was acting childish and immature. They can say, I wish for a different result. I want a different result. Not everything is about them or you. You know, whoever it is, whoever this person is, it's not about them. There's two of you in a relationship, not one. And it's not all based on the one person. There is two of you involved. So they may wish for a different result, but they probably will not get it. As you say, no, now is not the time. Now is not the time. There is no way you can facilitate a different result, and you know, you just cannot. I have a clear memory of every detail of that day. That is the thing. You can forgive, you can talk, you can be friends. But as for a relationship, whatever it is that triggered it, you know, people just can't always forgive like that. You know, it can be very, very difficult, you know, and no matter how much they want this, you have that clear memory, because that memory left an imprint on you. It left a mark. See, they're coming out with this. You are the most precious person in my life. Well, if you was that precious, why did they treat you the way they did? That's what I would like to know. If you are that precious to them, why did they treat you so badly? It's just another ruse to try and get you to go back, I think. Okay, so let's get you some cards then. Go one more. Okay, so this is the one that Spirit, Universe, whatever you want to call it, has chosen for you. Sweet talk. So they're going to come in with sweet talks. Could make you feel okay. But if they're a sweet talker, there are also some people you may need to be careful of. They are going to show you their true colours. There's no two ways about it. They will show you your true colours. There are secrets that are being kept from you as well. So, you know, this person is certainly up to something. They're sweet talking you, you know, but you can see through them. You can see their true colours. And there are secrets that they're trying to hide from you. Now, also, you've got legal matters. Divorce, property, criminal and paternity, child support, and a traffic ticket. So there is going to be something legal coming up for you. So just watch this. This could be sweet talking you for sweetening you up, and then they're going to spring this on you. So just be a little bit careful of these sweet talkers, because they will show their true colours. Like this one, sweet talker, true colours, secrets. You know, you are the most precious person in my life. And then 2 months later you get divorce papers, or, you know, they want the property, or, you know, paternity or child support. They're not that sweet talk. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for you. So, learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So, use that love as a learning curve. Cherish your relationship. So when you get married, you will cherish that relationship. But if it starts to go sour, then things can change dramatically. And I mean, it could go back to this: dangerous when together, triggering and explosive. So you've got some synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So this could be your divine soul counterpart coming in, and this one's being pushed away because, you know, they're sending in your divine counterpart, and you're going to get married, because that's the two of them getting married and cherishing each other. And, you know, you're going to have some amazing moments. Right, so let's see what we got now. I mean, that most precious person in your life could be this new person coming in that destiny has sent you. Okay, so it says stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. And this is true. You've got to have positive thinking to bring faith and romance into your life. Magnetic connection. So there is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. And when you've got that magnetic connection, it's just so hard to fight. But they're normally the people that need to be in your life. Then it's actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. So if you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. So, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you today. Put your cards together and look at each card individually and see how it slots into your life. If it does, if it doesn't. As I say, what doesn't connect with you, then just leave. But I think that you're going to be okay. I think everything's going to be great. So, thank you for watching my reading. Please could you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.